Hello, this is Shadow Spectre 11, and this is a new player's guide to Area 18. I hope you all will enjoy it, and we're going to start with getting around Area 18, learning about it, and I'll do as much detail as I can without making this too long. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, excuse me. First thing you'll see, this is your hab. This is where you start out. Give it a minute for everything to load. You'll hear a stutter and sound, and once it settles out, then you'll be able to get up very easily. So you hit the Y key, and that's how you get out of your bunk. So you can look around. There's not much to do here. Okay. So I'm going to show you the interaction key. You hit F, you'll see an icon, and then you right click. This is your inner thought wheel. This shows you your health, temperature, if you've been hurt, your hunger, your thirst, and if you have any drugs in your system. You can also go to personal inventory from there, or you can hit the I key. It takes a minute for everything to load, so give it a second. To go back into the thought wheel again, you right click, and you'll see messages come across up top. We'll get into that a little bit later. You can do actions, you can do player actions, weapon selection, and your mobi-glass. There's a shortcut to mobi-glass, and I'll show you that in a second. But for now, I'm going to hit back and then escape. Alrighty. So let's get out of the hab. So when you come up to a door and it says open, you hit that, hit your F, and that'll open the door for you. Once you exit out of here, you cannot go back in out of your hab. So we'll take a look around, move around a little bit. You're using the W, A, S, and D keys to move. Okay? So we're going to hit F1, and that's your mobi-glass. There are all sorts of different things and functions here, but when you start here, this is where you'll see how much your current balance is, if you have a crime stat, vitals, your name, and everything. Okay, so this is where this is your first step. Okay, I'll show you more about the mobi-glass as we go along. Just hit F1 again, and that will close it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, step into an area where you can see your inventory. So remember, it's the I key. Hit I, and there's your inventory. So as a new player, you won't have as much as I have right now, but you'll see that I have a backpack and a weapon, and this is what is stored in the backpack. Your core components on your armor You won't have this. You'll be wearing this suit right here when you start, and another helmet. But in this chest piece, this is what I have inside this chest piece. I don't have anything in the leg armor components right now. But over here, this is all the things that I have. And you will get those as well. But this is your local inventory. Okay? Your local inventory holds everything that is on this at your starting point. Okay? So, let's get out of this. And we're going to continue forward. Alright. So here we are. We're on level 2. So we're going to call the elevator. Always hit your F is your interaction key. Enter the elevator. And you go to ground floor. Alright. Now we're on the ground floor. Now you can hit F4. And that changes you to a third person view. Hit Z and use your mouse and you can move around to different angles. Okay, now if you hit F4 again, it's going to change, but you have a wider view. Once you hit Z, it's going to set right behind you, and then you can scroll around with your mouse and look. Okay, so we're going to go back to first person view. And here we are outside of your hab. This is where you start. The Adria Falls Apartments. This is where you start at Area 18. Now you do have to eat and drink in this simulation. So you will be doing some things. So you can start with this, and then you can go into these two shops right across from the apartments. You can eat, so I'll show you that. Hit F. There's a classic dog. You can buy that. Now, left mouse click, and there you are. If you need to drink, same action, F, and you can buy that. Left click again, and just hold it down and you'll be able to drink the whole thing. Now, try to keep the place cleaned up because it does have little issues with the servers if it's too filthy. So hit F. You can place it and put it on top of that, and it will disappear over time. You can also, if you like, you can pick up the trash. You can grab that. Now, how I crouched, hit the control key. Stand back up, hit it again, and then do another F. And place it. And there it is. Okay, moving along. This is Cassava. It's an outlet. Here you can buy civilian clothes and some supplies. Now you can buy these out right here just for a quick drink, or you can go to the console. So you hit F and left click, and this is where you can see all your different clothing. Now here, as long as it chooses a destination, you can place them at Area 18, which is the local inventory, or you click down, click on it, and you'll be able to place things in your ships or on your person. Okay, so if I was going to get some things in the backpack, I would click on that, choose it, and that's where we'll place things. Then you can choose your category, clothing or miscellaneous. If you pick miscellaneous, you can get these and buy them in bulk. You can quick buy, but that's only one. Okay, you also have a subcategory, and you see drinks. Okay. So we'll head out of here. And here, Cubby Blast. This is where you can buy your weapons, you can buy armor, you can buy ammunition, you can buy a few supplies as well. Okay, so you have your kiosks. You can also buy off the shelf. So if you wanted to buy, say, an assault rifle, you would use your F, your interaction button, and you can pick it up and inspect it. Okay, so you can take a look at it there, and then you can hit E, and that'll exit it and it'll put it back. And if you hit F again, you can buy it right off of the shelf. Okay, so let's go to the kiosk. And Cubby Blast, there you go. Hit F and interact. Same as before as the other console. Here you have different categories. You have your armor, undersuits, miscellaneous, and personal weapons. Okay, your miscellaneous is going to be some supplies. Okay, we'll get into the Tiger's Claw later. There's a specific purpose for that. Now you can go into consumables, and that just shows what you're going to be using. You can buy med pens here, oxy pens, and a Tiger's Claw. Drinks, get them here or over at the other console that I showed you previously, or you can buy foods. Okay, so here you have your armor, and you also have subcategories for that. Then you have undersuits, specific types, and you can click on undersuits again, and it'll show you all the undersuits that you can buy. Go back to armor. Oh, no, we're going to go to personal weapons. Okay, personal weapons. You can break this down as well and just go ahead and have it to where it says personal weapons, because this is where you're going to buy you can buy your first weapon, but you'll need this, a multi-tool. This is one of the most important tools that you need to have. Alright, now for attachments, you can go to attachments. Once you get a multi-tool and a weapon, this is where you can buy attachments to put on your weapons. Ammunition, if you prefer, you can get field lights to put on the underbarrel of the weapon, long as it's able to handle it. And then you can also, for your multi-tool, you can get the orbit mining attachment and the true hole tractor beam. These two here are going to help you immensely. You can get this one as well if you so desire. Okay, you can also buy armor off of the mannequins. Okay, that's it for Kasaba and Cubby Blast. All right, and give me a moment and I will take you to where you can buy a ship and ship components. Okay, here we are at the next step. You're going to go to Zone 2, which is right next to Kasaba, Cubby Blast, and Adria Falls Apartments. So when you come out of the apartments and you want to go directly there, you just make a right and you'll see Zone 2, the signage. Always try to look up so you can see where you're at and where you're going. Give you a little perspective. There's Arcourt Plaza, you can go that way. And there's another way you can go as well. Two others that you can go. So there's 3 ways to get to Arcourt Plaza from Zone 2. Right now we're going to go over to Astra Armada. This is where you can purchase your next ship. So let's go inside. Oh, to walk, you can slow yourself down. So if you want to do a little jog, you can. Just scroll back on your mouse wheel and you can walk. Move it forward and you can run. You also can hit the shift key to sprint. Okay, here we are in Astra Armada. Change our perspective here. Okay. So you come up to Astra Armada, console, hit F and use. This is where you can buy your ships. And these are all the manufacturers that are available here. We'll go into a little bit more depth on that once I come back, and we'll do it and I'll go through it. Just step away and there you are, you're done with that. And here we are back outside. So the next place I'm going to take you is Dumper's Depot. So you're going to make a left. You're going to go down these stairs. And here's Dumper's Depot. This is where you can get ship components and things of that nature. Come in. Okay. So, this is where you're going to buy ship components. You can also sell. You can sell at the commodity shop. We'll get into that later. So with Dumper's Depot, same thing. Hit F. And it will show you what components you have. You can also sell things. So if you have something that you want to sell, right, you can sell it right out of your backpack. Now this is on Area 18. This is in my local inventory. If I change this, this is what I can sell out of my backpack. In the core, I can sell a multi-tool that I have. So it all depends on what you want to do. Okay? But let's go back to buy. And say I need utility. This is where you can buy systems, you can buy miscellaneous, vehicle weapons, and paints for your ship. There are certain paints that you can purchase. So we're going to go into systems. This is where you can buy coolers, and you have subcategories. So coolers, power plants, quantum drives, and shield generators. Now, certain places have certain items. So it all depends on what you want to upgrade your ship. So say we want a quantum drive. You can go here and you can see all the quantum drives that are available. There are certain sizes that go into certain ships. Okay. So let's go to, we're going to go here, we're going to go to utility. Okay. Then we're also going to go to mining lasers, gadgets, mining modules, scraper beams. These are for the Vulture. This is new. So docking collars, external fuel tanks, gadgets. These are gadgets that you can use in mining. So the miscellaneous. Now here, you can buy gold ingots, you can buy war metals and things of that nature. You can also buy containers. Okay. Yeah, you can also buy vehicle weapons, things like that. But they are certain things that you can buy for your ships. Let's go back to utility. Things that are here. Okay. Mining laser heads, gadgets, things of that nature. So a lot of the parts that you need are here on Area 18, but it depends on the ship. Okay, so we're going to close that. Let's go back out. Alrighty. Next, we're going to our Court Plaza. So I will show you two different routes, the three routes. Okay, here we are at entrance to Dumpers Depot. You can take this route here, and that will take you to our Court Plaza. So you can go up these stairs, go through here, go here, and take those stairs, and this will take you to our Court Plaza. Now you can go this way. You'll come down these stairs. Okay? And there you see Astro Armada. And you also see a sign that says our Court Plaza. Come this way. And here's another way you can get to our Court Plaza. And you'll come through here. And this is our Court Plaza. You can also look down, it'll show you Zone 1. That's Zone 2. There's another way you can get to another zone, and that's Zone 3. So, here in our Court Plaza, here's Empire. This is the hospital. You come into the hospital. This is patient check-in. So when you click on this, you will be checking yourself into the hospital if you are injured. So always your F key to interact. Here, Olympus Principal. This is where you can set your regeneration point. So here, you click on that. And this is where you can set yourself back here. If you've already been out, you can set your regeneration point at a space station that's close to where you are, or another city. You also have your pharmacy. And this is where you can buy your medical supplies or sell your extras. But you have categories here as well. Miscellaneous is what you're looking at now. And then personal weapon. This is a very important tool to have. And here are your refills. Okay, that's the hospital. So now I'm going to take you to the administration building. Okay, this is the tallest building in our court. So when you enter here, you can go either to the left or right. Well, I'm going to take you to the left. And there is your signage, admin. See this? Come up the stairs. If you have a fine, you can pay them at these terminals. So let's do a quick login, show you what it looks like. have anything outstanding, so I can log out. But this is where you can pay your fines. Now, I'm going to go into F1 for a second. It says crime stat. You can commit crimes in this game. So if you have a crime stat higher than 2, you will have a bounty on your head. If 1 and 2 crime stats, you can pay here at the terminals. Here's the commodity shop. If you have anything that you need, that you have in your backpack, or if you have something that's on a vehicle, like say a mining vehicle, you can sell those here. We're going to go here and we're going to go into this elevator. Okay, we're going to go to Center Mass. Go. Alright. You can only go up to Center Mass in this elevator. So we're going to take the elevator up. And this is Center Mass. This is where you can also buy ship weapons. And if Cubby Blast is a little too crowded, you can come here and you have 4 terminals to work with. Now, here you have your vehicle weapons, your personal weapons, and your miscellaneous. This is where you can buy med pens as well. And they have personal weapons. So you can buy other weaponry and you can get them from here. And your attachments. And your vehicle weapons. So they have different categories of that as well. Okay? And you can sell. Now I have weapons here, and I can sell them if I choose to. So I have personal weapons, and then I can go to the attachments. Okay? And that's it for here. Elevator. Always F to interact. And we're going to head out. And there's your sign, Arcourt Plaza. Okay, the next place you're going to go is the TDD. And here is the Trade Development Division. After you buy cargo, this is where you'll come to sell. There are plenty of computers here, and consoles, and this is where you're going to sell your cargo or buy something to when you leave the planet. If you're doing cargo hauling, so you hit F and click in. So you can select an inventory. You want to buy, say you want to buy for a ship. So say I want to put cargo on the MSR, the Mercury Star Runner. Now if I had cargo on the ship, this is where I would set. And it would show up over here. So sometimes, right now in 318, it's a little buggy, so you're going to have a little issue with this. So you can step away from the console, come back up to it, and start it again. So you can see the grid. Right there. And there is the cargo grid of your ship. So now you can actually buy. So you would go here, one of these, but you always want to go with the more profitable one. So you can buy with this. Okay, say I wanted to change and go to this. Got 4 SCUs, so you can always change your whichever ship you want to work with. So that's how that works. If you had something on the ship, you would go here, but you notice that there's no cargo on the ship, so we can't sell anything. Okay, so we'll step away. And this is Harcourt Plaza. Next, we're going to go to the ship. Okay, and we're back, and now we're going to head to the ship, and this is where we will catch the transit. It's called City Flight. It doesn't matter which way you go. Okay, this is where you want to go to Area 18 Spaceport, Platform 1. This is where you want to go. Now those messages that are coming across the screen above your eye level, those, okay, that one's getting ready to leave. When those messages pop up, those are journal entries. You can go to F1 and go here to journal, and these are all the things that you have. I'll go into those a little bit later. Okay, let's go to the tram. You can walk around, take a look. Yeah, Area 18 does have its look of Blade Runner. And so you look up and there sees how much time you have to go until you get to the spaceport. And we got about 13 seconds.
Now arrive.
And here we are at the platform. And here we are at Riker Memorial Spaceport. This is where you go to get your ship. And there's 5 terminals here. And some more terminals there. And there's your signage for you to go to the transit platform. And here, this is where you can get your ship. You can also rent ships off of this console. Once you have enough AUC, you can try out a ship before you purchase. And this is your ASOP terminal. And just like before, hit F.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And this is where you'll see your ships. Now, when you're starting out, you're going to have 1 ship. Or another if you purchased. You pledged. So, right now I'm going to pull a ship so you can see it in a hangar. So I'm going to pull the cutter.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
So it's going to show you where your ship is, where it's going to be, in what hangar. Hangar 6. Now, that is a little bit slow, but 318 is a little bugs right now. So there's your commercial flight, and there's where it says your hangar elevators. And there's your hangars that shows. So there's a marker that shows what hangar your ship is in. You can also buy some things before you go. So right now the elevator is in another spot. We're going to go to hangar 6. Find hangar 6. F to use to interact. And there's your ship. So, you see those markers there where it says ramp access? Come around here to the rear of this ship, and you have those 2 markers. This is how you get into the ship. F. Okay, before we take a flight, put a helmet on, you can double click to equip. Always for your inventory, I key. A whole lot faster. Then going through the thought wheel. F again, close the ship up. Now if it's a little dark, you can hit the T key. That's your flashlight on your helmet. This ship, you have a bunk. This is the Drake cutter, so you can get some log out here. You can get some rest while you're traveling, things of that nature. And here's the cockpit. Alright, you can shut that off. Okay, to get in the pilot seat, F. Alrighty, here you are in the cockpit, and from here you can use your mobi-glass to set your destination. So F1 or F2 actually, that'll bring up your star map. So here you can scroll in. This is your position, and you're here on ArcCorp. You can scroll in a little bit more on ArcCorp, or you can double click, and then get a little bit closer, and this will show you what's around the planet. So we're going to go to Bikini Point. So we're going to click that and set the route. And that's where we're going to go. So you hit F2 again. And now to start the ship, you hit the R key. I'm using Game Glass, so that's what the sound effects are. Alright, so now we have our destination set, the ship is powered up, and the shields are coming online. So, you want to use the VTOL thrusters on this ship. So, we'll go to an outside view. We're going to hit the VTOL button, which is K. And you have to have those for the ship to lift off properly. Okay, so now you have to call ATC, Air Traffic Control. So I've set mine differently, but the default is left Alt N, I believe. Yeah, left Alt N. You can change that in key bindings, so I set mine for the insert key. So it's going to run through Game Glass. And you'll hear you're clear to launch. You can also hear the hangar doors opening. Now, to lift off, strafing up, hit the space bar. But if you have a HOTAS or HOSAS, you can set those keys as well. But here we go. Take it off. Now I'm going to go back into inside. view, and there we are. We're out of the hangar. Okay, I'm gonna move forward. And then I'm gonna hit the K key again. Now to raise your landing gear, you're gonna hit N. There we are, we're on our way. So I'm going to change the view. Okay, now that box that you see right there, that is our destination, which we set in the star map. So I'm going to bring up my quantum drive, which is B. I'm going to hit that. So we still have to get out of atmosphere, so we're going to nose up, get a little speed going. And once that icon turns blue, okay, we're out of atmosphere now. So you hit B and hold it, and that will get you into quantum. So I'm using Game Glass, so it's going to make a sound. Alright, and here we are coming to Bikini Point. So, all you have to do here, now you'll notice in the upper right hand corner, you see a satellite. Once you're out of, there will be a bullet with a crosshair come up. Okay, that means you're in an armistice zone and you cannot be attacked. Okay, if somebody does attack you within the armistice zone, they will get a crime stat. So you want to get in and go in as close as possible. To turn off your quantum drive, just hit B again, and that shuts it off. Okay, now we're in an armistice zone. Combat is prohibited. And we've got, it says to please contact ATC. So we're going to call them. It's whatever key you want to set it to.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
And now you'll see a circle with a chevron in it. And that is where you're going to land your ship. So we're going to go ahead and land on Bikini Point. Want to take your time till you get used to flying. Now I use joysticks, so if you're not sure, go to an outside view, get your perspective on it. Because it is dark. So now you can turn on the lights on the ship, which is the L key. Genie point is a ring. So we're going to have to go inside the ring. Okay, you're going to get your perspective again. And you follow the chevron. Circle with a chevron in it. Okay. So, I'm going to set up. I'm going to bring my landing gear down, which is N. Okay, take her in nice and slow. Get your VTOL. So go ahead and get your VTOL engines and just take her on in nice and slow. There we go. Now go ahead and turn the lights off on the ship. A little bit more and set her down. We're going to go to an outside view so you can see what it looks like. Control is to descend. And there you'll see the hangar doors start to close. Okay. Back inside. Now you can check for fuel. So here, gonna bring up your Moby glass, and you're gonna go to the wrench, and we use 3 AUEC of hydrogen fuel. So we'll go ahead and get that squared away. And now our fuel is full. So, next thing, to shut off your ship, hit the U key. Okay, ship is shut down. We're going to exit the seat, which is the Y key. Flashlight on if you need it. Okay, so here we are again, and F. One thing you always want to do when you land, close your ship. Secure the ship. And there's the ship is secure. Now larger hangars have 2 exits. Now the hangar that we're in right now is hangar 2. If you decide not to store the ship, you got to remember where you're going to. So we're going to head here, call the elevator, and we're going to store the ship. Sometimes the elevator door doesn't want to open. And we called it. And there's your elevator. So we're inside. We're going to go to the lobby. And here we are. So this is where you can store your ship. And right now all of these are messed up. So these are locked up. But this is where you can store your ship. And they're not working. But this is Bikini Point. So that is my new player's guide to get you started on Area 18. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free and ask me anything. And I will answer within 24 hours to 48 hours from the comments. I hope you all enjoyed it. And this is Shadow Spectre 11 with my guide to Area 18 new player experience. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please have a good day, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.